The Walrus. Good Monday afternoon. Once again, Chris Noosh here with the Noosh Weekly Vlog. And this is vlog number 52. You know what that means. There are 52 weeks in a year. And this is the last Noosh vlog of my first year. Woo! I've put one of these up once a week, every Monday for the past 52 weeks. That's assuming that this one, you're seeing this on a Monday. Hopefully you are. I see no reason why you wouldn't be. Anywho, so thanks for watching for a year now. And if you're just new to the channel, you got 51 other ones to watch. Get watching. Thanks for clicking on this one. All right. So what I want to do this week, first of all, is here's what I teased last week. I've got this drawing of a walrus with a little plant that I want to turn into a framed piece, just to make a framed piece. I'm working on making pieces like portfolio style pieces that I'm not super what's the word I'm looking for? That I'm not super motivated to sell immediately. That I can, when festivals and everything happen again in the next year or so. Meow. That I can have those to show and just good pieces to show, good portfolio pieces, and maybe I can do other stuff with them later. So that's what this one's going to be. And I have these two frames that have just been sitting in my studio. Right there. There's one, and then the other one's white. Right there. And I think I'm going to make this piece to fit into one of these two frames. Yeah, so that's what I'm doing this week. But first, I got I'm going to call it an emergency call from somebody that I used to go to school with. And they need me to print some t-shirts for a TV show. And I don't know any more info than that. So I'm printing those t-shirts right now. And when I have the information and when I can share the information with you guys, I will let you know what television show they'll be featured on. So if you want to, check it out, you will be able to. Let me get those shirts printed. They need them tomorrow night so they can do fittings on Wednesday. I got to get those printed and hanging so they can start the drying process. So for now, here's a handful of t-shirts. Let's go. We've got the shirts printed, all right there. And I sketched for another project that I may be able to share with you this week. I'll let you know. If you don't see it, I'm sorry, I can't. But I'm hoping that I will be able to share it with you. But for now, I'm going to go sketch out that walrus onto the board and cut that out to size, to 16 by 20, because that's what both of those frames are, 16 by 20 frames. So it's official. I enjoy torturing myself because I finished drawing the walrus onto the board with the flower, the plant, and I couldn't help myself. I needed a background, so I drew, I don't know, maybe like 3,000 circles in the background to create that background because I like repetition, and I'm kind of referencing back to the spots on the walrus. Yeah, I enjoy the torture. That's going to take forever to carve, but I'm not going to let it get in the way of what I think is going to look good. So I got to start carving, but it's about 5 o'clock now. I'm going to spray paint it and I'll probably start carving it tonight. But yeah, spray paint this, and the next thing you'll see is me carving. And then maybe probably the next time I talk to you will be like Thursday. By the time I'm done with this. Oh goodness. Let's start carving. I've been carving all day long. I think I've got, I don't know, 8 to 10 hours of carving into this piece today. I probably have 13 hours altogether. 3 hours last night, 10 hours today, but it is all finished. I cut myself once, Band-Aid right there, and then I've got a pretty good callus that I'm building up on the side of my finger. My fingers are very calloused where I carve anyway, but you know, even more so today. Got a little bit extra thickness there. Okay, but this piece is all done. The walrus with the plant. I guess I get to paint it tomorrow. I don't think I have any obligations tomorrow. I can start working on that freelance piece and I can show you it because I got permission to do that. So I'm going to paint this tomorrow, work on that freelance piece tomorrow, and yeah, do all that, yeah. But for now, I'm going to go relax. I'll see you guys in the morning. That was a lot of carving over the past couple days, but it is done. It is. That was a lot of carving for the past couple days, but it is done. Done. Now I can work on the freelance thing that I need to do, and then I can go and paint that on Thursday/Friday. Yeah. So I need to make this sign for I think it's like an organic market. It's called Community Roots Market in Madison, Georgia. It is based on their design, and that is the design that I'll be working on right there. So I need to draw that onto a board, cut it out, and get it ready to start carving. But until then, party. But other than that, this morning I've been counting some t-shirts. I got my tie-dye shirts ready to post online, and I posted those online, and I counted some other shirts too and got those ready to post for another time. So let me go draw this out on the board. Let's go get carving. Let's work on this so I can paint this up with the walrus tomorrow. The Community Roots Market piece is all drawn out onto the board, and I just got to spray paint the surface, which I have already done. See, look, right there. And then it's ready to carve. I'm going to carve this for you. Well, I'm just going to carve it. What am I talking about? Okay. Oh, all right. I'm just going to start carving. You've watched me carve enough this week. I'm going to snap reveal this one, and you will see it tomorrow, and then I'll start painting tomorrow, and we got a lot of inking to do this week. I'm excited. All right. Done carving for the week. I have to. It's the morning. Last night, I finished carving up this Community Roots Market piece right there. And it totally destroyed my finger as I was carving. and just moving my finger across and hitting the raw wood that is not smooth at all. It just kept ruining my finger, and it hurts. And I gotta be done carving this week to give that time to heal. So next week I can start carving new things. Let's get back to this piece. So this piece, I did something different for this piece. This is a sign that's going to hang in the market, I'm assuming. Their logo has a very soft circle right there. And you can see right here, I've carved this down to 2 levels. I've got the, this is obviously the surface level. And then just below that, I've got this level, the circle there. And then I carved this down to a different level. This is going to be painted in orange color, like their logo. And then this is all going to be painted white back here, just as a backdrop to all that. But this is finished. This is done. Today is dedicated for painting this carving and my walrus piece for this week. And I can't wait to see this done. Between this and the community roots market piece, I did a lot of carving that I typically don't do, which is like background carving, because most of my pieces are cut to the shape of what I'm doing. And this background carving, it takes a toll, because that's where you remove the most wood, for me at least, in how I do the designs. And it hurts my hands. So I'm done carving for the week. Today I'm painting. Tonight I'm inking, maybe, and tomorrow I'm printing t-shirts. So, yep. And just like that, I'm all done painting. I've got the walrus all painted up. I like all the colors that I use for the black, the sides. I've got some blue into the side. I got some yellow, kind of mixing colors up together. It was nice when I work on larger pieces. It's kind of fun to throw in some colors that maybe don't make so much sense, just kind of make it feel fun and bright. And then I've also got the community roots piece all finished up. That one's done too, and they're just ready for a layer of ink. It's I think after 5 at this point. So I am going to ink those things first thing in the morning tomorrow. And yeah, I'll see you then. Gotta straighten that out. It's Friday, and today's an inking day, and inking days are good days. I wanted to get a little preview of what the walrus will look like, so I went ahead and threw it in the frame real quick. And yeah, it's gonna look real good. Let me throw some ink on these things, and I got to print some t-shirts too. And wait, check it out. Shh, bees rolling around. Let me see if I can get them. You were just wallowing on the carpet. Do you want to wallow some more? No? I disrupted your wallow. Sorry, Bee. I sat in the chair to try to get Bee to roll around on the floor again. But he's just gonna stare at me wagging his tail. Sorry, Bee. Sorry that I interrupted your wallow. My apologies. With this week's 2 big projects finished, the Walrus and the Community Roots Market sign piece that I was working on, the freelance piece, that pretty much ends my week. I do have a couple t-shirts that I need to print. I'm going to print those right now. I've got a couple of the tie-dye shirts that were ordered. Can't wait to see how those look printed up with all the different designs on them. And then a couple just random shirts too thrown in there. So I'm going to get to print those. But thank you guys for watching this week. Thanks for hanging out with me on my 52nd week. My first full year of vlogs. Hopefully I continue to do this a little bit longer. But yeah, once again, thanks as always for watching, and I'll see y'all next week. Thanks. Bye.